The silence on this National Day of Silence is deafening because it isn't silent at all.
We are here, we are queer, and we're not going anywhere.
Lauren Casares is a graduate of Point Loma Nazarene University, a private Christian school. She is voicing support for Melissa Tucker, an adjunct professor who in February was told she would no longer work at the university. She believes it was because of her support of the LGBTQ community. And Dr. Mark Maddox, the dean of the School of Theology and Christian Ministry, who says after publicly disagreeing with what happened to Tucker, he was fired.
I came to a private Christian university because I wanted a world-class education. I wanted a private Christian education, and I got that. Many of us did. We are proud alumni, but we are not proud of what's happening on campus right now.
After graduating in 2019, Casares founded an alumni and allies coalition to support the growing gay community at her alma mater. There are still openly gay students attending classes. That includes Sydney McFadden and Jessica Saavedra White, a same-sex couple scheduled to graduate in less than a month. They say they will not be silent.
We weren't sure how many people were going to show up today and if it was just going to be a few of us. And I told Sydney last night that even if it was just me and her, I would stand with her.
There's such great people here on this campus that love so deeply and hardly, and it's one of the most beautiful things, and I just wish that our faculty and our administration could see that as much as the students do.
The university does acknowledge LGBTQ students on campus through a group called Voices of Love. However, that group is not recognized or sanctioned by the university. In a written statement to KPBS News, Laura Fleming, PLNU Director of Communications, said in part, "We value and respect the right of free expression and believe that we can have difficult discussions while still demonstrating care and concern for each other. While we cannot provide specific details on personnel issues, especially with the threat of potential litigation, the decision to suspend Dr. Maddox's employment was independent of anything related to LGBTQIA+. On this National Day of Silence, many other PLNU students also held a sit-in outside the university's chapel this morning in support of the fired professor and dean. But it was the loud voices just off campus that got the most attention when it came to the traditional Christian question, what would Jesus do?
I think through and through, if you look in Scripture, what was really clear that Jesus did all the time was identify with marginalized communities and show through and through that there's room for everyone at the table.
A message heard tonight in silence and out loud. MG Perez, KPBS News.